Hello everyone, this is Dawn, and thank you for watching this video and for all that you are doing on your individual journey. And it's quite the interesting time right now, and just so appreciate being on the way with you. This video is about the nature of God. It's very quick and to the point. This has come up on several occasions in the last week, where I've seen it in various conversations that I've been a part of or in one-on-one encounters. And this is the idea of who God is. And I want to just suggest that God, whether you see God as the creator God, or God as more of, the life of the energy that moves through all. God is not something to be limited, nor is the universal flow, right? But the nature of God, there's what I would consider to be a rampant misunderstanding of the nature of God, in that there are many people who talk about the nature of God and want to make God only gentle, soft, loving. Now, I wholeheartedly believe God is love, and that is the nature of God, without question. However, that love with a capital L includes all aspects of creation, and it includes a range of responses that God may choose in regard to individual choices or behaviors, particularly when God has led us and shown us quite clearly what is needed, and we, in our human resistance, stubbornness, refuse that. And so I do believe that God is a loving God, and God is a God of second chances, and God is a God of all compassion. And at the same time, there is an aspect of the nature of God where God will, in His love for us, hold us to account individually and also collectively. I do not believe that God punishes. I do believe that God redirects very strongly at times. And so I just wanted to share that with anybody who is watching, just as my own perspective on the nature of God. It encompasses all things, and it's all love. It is all love. And the beauty of God's expression when He does redirect us, or when He does hold our feet to the fire, or wake us up with a bolt of lightning, or whatever else He may do to redirect us. And I may speak to that a little bit more later in a different video. Not right now, but if you heard the whole of my story, you would understand how there is no hiding from God, and in many respects, I never really did try to hide, but I tried to. I did the soft, like, okay, so sneaky, like, I will follow, I will be faithful to this, because I knew there was no escaping it, and yet I tried to just kind of play with the details, and I was redirected. I have been redirected quite clearly, and in a way that most people who profess to believe in God, the Creator God, and God who sent His Son Jesus, and would absolutely think is not of God. But I know otherwise, and that's how we each need to come to this, is what we know of God. But be careful in stating that God would not do X, Y, Z, because God is the God of love. That's something I really truly believe that we need to honor. That sometimes we don't know all things, and in my own experience, I am sharing that God is a God of love, and in that love, sometimes if we resist and push against it, he will show us a different way, and sometimes that does look like a rude awakening. So I just want to close this video with some verses that the Apostle Paul gave us from 2 Corinthians chapter 1, verses 3 to 5. Praise be to the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Father of compassion and the God of all comfort, who comforts us in our troubles, so that we can comfort those in any trouble with the comfort we ourselves receive from God. For just as we share abundantly in the sufferings of Christ, so also our comfort abounds through Christ.